Everybody's looking around at the Snyder Cut, and now they're all excited about the DCEU. Meanwhile, hardcore fans like me were sitting there, and we were backing up the DCEU from day one. Now all these Marvel fans that know that their universe is over because they ain't got Thanos anymore want to kind of jump in and go, oh my god, the Snyder Cut, I can't wait to see it. Where were y'all before? Where were y'all with BVS? Yeah, that's what I thought. You guys were the ones in there bitching and complaining like a bunch of little babies. But guess what? Now Snyder Cut coming out. Now you know this shit's for real. And now you want to jump on the party. That's what you want to do. You want to jump on the party. But like, oh yeah, we DCEU. Man, shut your mouth. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel once again. I am Robert Storms. As always, if you're finding me for the very first time, please be sure to click that like and subscribe button. Also, guys, in the pinned comment and description box below is a link to our Discord channel. Please be sure to click the link, join the Discord, help us reach our goal of 350 members, and become a part of Storm Nation, guys. So, a lot to talk about today because I want to talk about the DCEU and sort of like the resurrection of the DCEU. Some may say, you know, much like in the intro of this video, that the DCEU isn't being resurrected, that it never really went anywhere. Some might say that like it kind of fell to ashes after Justice League. But now with the Snyder Cut and the teaser of the Snyder Cut, the DCEU is kind of thriving at this point, like kind of moving back up on the onslope. And I can only talk about my personal feelings toward the Snyder Cut. Is it actually has me really excited what to expect from this movie or this little mini series or however they're going to release this thing on HBO Max. I'm super excited for that. And I want to kind of like compare the DCEU now and the excitement I feel around that compared to the MCU. There's really not a whole lot going around on the MCU front that I'm super excited for. I'm still excited for Black Widow. I'm still excited for Eternals. But you kind of look at the MCU, like, what's going on with it, you know? Like they announced all these different Disney Plus shows. Disney Plus has been around for almost a year, not quite a year, about a half a year, like maybe a little over half a year. We haven't got none of the MCU shows that was promised. We're still waiting on Black Widow because, and I understand COVID-19 had a lot to do with a lot of the delays of the MCU stuff, but we're not hearing any news, you know, where it seems like every other week we are getting some kind of DCEU news. You know, and I just kind of want to, like, look, I'm still very excited for Marvel and the MCU. I am. I do think the next phase is going to be fantastic. I think they're going to start incorporating like Fantastic Four. Maybe we're going to get Galactus and so on. But a lot of people is really starting to look toward the DCEU because they're sort of like in the, like COVID-19 could have been like the best thing to happen to the DCEU because now it really makes Marvel kind of take a stand back, and now it's no longer like this giant race where Marvel's so far up front. Now they're all like both kind of starting even again because once the theaters start opening up, we're gonna have, you know, Black Widow, Eternals, we're gonna have Wonder Woman, like all these movies are gonna start coming out around the same time, and now it's sort of like a fresh start, to be honest with you. And I just personally cannot wait to see, you know, Black Widow, of course, I'm excited for. Eternals, I'm excited to see what they're going to do with. But with DC, I'm excited to see what they do next. I do think Birds of Prey was sort of like a misstep, let's say. A misstep. And I think they misread the audience, especially giving it that R rating. But I don't know. That's just me personally. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure Warner Brothers feels like they have everything together. Finally, Warner Brothers feels like they have everything together. Well, everybody, I hope you guys enjoyed that 30-second teaser yesterday of the Snyder Cut. Yeah, Zack said he had that kind of laying around for a while, so I figured why not release it? Try to get like a nice little, you know, head start on the media, like people just wanting to really see this thing. Look, this was my plan from the beginning. My plan from the beginning was to butcher the shit out of Justice League so we then can come out many years later with the Snyder Cut and make everybody just really excited just so they will subscribe to HBO Max because, well, unfortunately, we don't have shit on the service. You know what I mean? I mean, Game of Thrones, that's pretty much it. And but hey, it looks like our plan worked. You know, put out a shitty-ass Justice League movie, and then years later, here comes the Snyder Cut. I'm just sorry we had to kind of, you know, fire Zack Snyder and all this stuff. But hey, guys, always have faith. I know what I'm doing. Now, I know a lot of people are going to look at this video and they're automatically going to leave comments saying, oh no, you're just a DCEU fan, you're not a Marvel fan. Guys, I'm a comic book fan. Look behind me, guys. I have Marvel, DC, I have everything. I am a comic book fan. I care about the stories first and foremost. And I'm just kind of saying, hey, look, guys, I'm just kind of comparing the two. You know, PS4, Xbox, you know, which one, you know, there's always going to be a debate which one is better. But I think we don't need to choose. We can have both. We can like DC and we can like Marvel. I do. It's like, I don't understand the war, but I'm just saying, in a financial standpoint, I think DCEU is finally starting to get some ground to where they are moving up, and they could actually compete with the MCU. And I don't want to see DC copy the MCU. I want to see Snyder's original vision, because I don't want another MCU. I got the MCU. I love the MCU. I don't want to see another one. But anyway, guys, that's my thoughts on it. What do you guys think? Do you think the DCEU has finally started turning things around where they can start competing with Marvel on a more financial level, guys? Be sure to leave those comments in the comment box below. And until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.